Good morning. How are you today? You can sort of hear drops of rain, but I don't see them and I don't feel them. So that's nice. And it's a little warmer. And because the sun's not so bright, you can actually see the colors better that are changing very rapidly now, as you might expect. In terms of changing, our national scene hasn't changed a great deal. The pandemic just increases, and now the reports are that it's across the United States. There isn't any one region that has a bad taste of it. It's everywhere. It doesn't surprise us if you do nothing to stand in its way. I'm intrigued by a proposal in London to actually infect healthy younger people, 20 to 30 something, who have no instance of the disease themselves, with the live virus, they say a small amount, and see how it works. Now, that'd be one thing if there was an escape valve on the other side, and they're going to try a vaccine on them. But I assume some of them are going to get a placebo, meaning they have no protection at all. And maybe they're going to change it for that reason. But it gives you some idea of the worldwide desperation, how to deal with the pandemic. And while scientists are trying to come up with ways to create a vaccine and to keep us safe, mask, keep your hands clean, etc., distance, the Congress can't wrap its mind around a solution for the people who are unemployed, homeless, who need food, and the small businesses, so that they won't be wiped out entirely by this ever ongoing pandemic. Now, Congress had a bill from the House, the HEROES Act, in May. Here we are in November. We can blame no less than Moscow Mitch for holding up this bill and offering no realistic compromise that would cover these elements and help the governments as well sustain themselves. And the president, I think in a squeeze play, is saying, oh, I'd spend money on it, because he knows that Mitch can't get his caucus to do that. So he's hoping to score political points for himself and the Republican caucus be damned in the Senate, even though some of them are obviously going to lose their seats. We have more going on. We have the desperation, I think was evident last night when Leslie Stahl was interviewing the president, and maybe he didn't run off the stage, but he couldn't take the questions anymore. I once saw Muhammad Ali's daughter fighting like very few people I've ever seen fight professionally, against a woman who was well matched with her. And somewhere in the second round, there was such a storm of punches that came from Ali's daughter that the woman turned her back on her and let her hit her back. She just couldn't figure out how to defend against it. I think Trump is a lesser case of that with Biden. Doesn't know how to handle it. And I think we're going to get an additional push in our favor, that is to give Trump the heave-ho on Thursday when Obama speaks. When you consider his overtures on the environment and on health care, those are two worthy things to defend against. And they also hit a point during a pandemic as to what is the value of promising health care, as Trump has, that you don't intend and have not delivered in 4 years. Finally, we have the debate on Thursday. I expect that Trump may shout across the stage at Biden to distract him, even if his mic is cut off. I also expect, being the man-child, that he'll make grimaces and so forth. We have entered a period of time where anything goes, and for that reason, much should be disbelieved. But we have to stay with the basics, if you will. We have to take care of ourselves for sure, because it's getting more dangerous. We have to get a friend to vote, or several. We have to contribute $5 or $10 if we can. And we just have to, otherwise, watch what's going on and have the resolve that we're going to carry the day and win this and restore the republic. So have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.